Hey guys, I'm playing Sonic Adventure 2 Battle. This is a game I played a lot growing up on my GameCube, actually. Basically what I'm doing right now is I'm just going to run through some of the story mode things, the story mode, while that was a bad turn, sorry, while I am working through this, mostly to unlock the characters. Oh my god, I was not this bad. I'm doing this to unlock the characters from story mode for use in the Chow Gardens. And then we're gonna go ahead and raise some Chow. That sounds fun. Alright, so now we're going into the Chow world and seeing what our first two Chow are. Woo! Oh, actually, even though this is a different save, everything shares. Interesting. Alright, well I guess I'll introduce you to them. These are the ones that I've had for a little bit. This is Chauro. He's obviously a swim type. And he's a blue Chow. This little guy's Chalen. Don't remember exactly what he's gonna be. This is one of my first two Chows. His name is Chowko. He's got that goofy looking grin. Currently, he's pretty high run stat, obviously, and him I'm trying to make into a hero character. Chauro, I want to be neutral swim. And then, where is Chaz? Alright, so I think Chaz is in class, which I can't get to from here right now because, I'm doing this through story mode. We'll get this to him. Oh, he was dancing. Whoops. Sorry, buddy. That's flying. I guess we'll give that to Chowko. We could use some flight. Swimming goes straight to Chowdo. Flying to Chowko. Forget exactly what I want all of these guys to be, because it's been a while. Throw the skunk. Throw the other skunk. And this one is run. Did I wanted Chaz to... That's Chellin, my bad. Ooh, he doesn't have a very high run stat, does he? Or a run grade. 17, I guess that's not too bad. It's better than his flying. His stamina's pretty good grade, though. I think his stamina's probably an A. Let's give these guys some food. Hey, Chowko. Yeah, he's definitely my swimmer. He's actually the only one that I have that can swim. Actually swim without just floundering. I'm sorry, that was a really bad pun that I did not mean to make. Let's give you to Chowko. Whee. Hey, look at that, leveled up with your flying. Interesting. Okay. Well, I guess I'll come out. I will be right back as soon as I'm on my regular story mode. My first save, that is. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and go on to my original save, my 26 emblem save. And stage select. Let's come in as Shadow. That way we can pick up Chaz and you guys can meet him. Chow Kindergarten. So here you can, there's a classroom to teach your Chow new things to do, like you saw Chowlin doing that dance. He learned that in the classroom. Principal just gives you tips about Chow and the Chow Garden. General Health Center is where you learn the grades and the stats of your Chow's abilities in terms of like running, flying, swimming, climbing, and stamina. And then Fortune Teller is actually where you name the Chow. And then all the way over here in this corner is the black market, which is actually where you buy chow, which is a little dark. But putting that aside, like right now he's offering green and orange eggs. I'll probably have to grind out some rings if we want to do stuff like that in the future, which we definitely will, by the way. Basically all I'm waiting on right now, because I was originally just going to start my chow garden over, but apparently I can't do that. And I forgot. Alright, alright, so he's not ready to leave yet. Basically what I'm waiting on is for Chows and Chowco to evolve and go into their first cocoon, and then they'll be, yeah. And then they'll be, I think then they'll be adult Chow, because currently they are not. This guy is clumsy though. He's very clumsy. This guy doesn't really have a thing yet, but it looks like he's starting to get... Are those hero... No, sorry, those little nubs are not hero nubs. They are swim or flight nubs. See the little nubs on his head? They're probably going to be flight nubs. Because I think I most recently gave him flight animals, or flight drives, sorry. Alright, Chowro. He's got a very glum attitude. His swim stat is really high though. Forgot about that. I guess I will actually show you what the fortune teller, or sorry, not the fortune teller, the doctor's office. Show you basically what I mean by grades in the different abilities in the health center. So you take your child to the health center, you actually do have to pick them up and carry them. Whoop, and wrong button. Alright, medical chart. So you see he has an A in swim, which means that he'll acquire more skill points for that ability for each level. And that's why he has 254 at level 10. Because that's what his swim stat is at, is level 10. So basically he's A, B, C, D, E, which means that his stamina is going to get less skill points per level than the other stats, whereas swim will get more skill points per level because it's a higher grade. The highest you can get is S, I believe. He's energetic like square fruit, very healthy, and he hasn't done any racing wins, I don't think yet. So that's the health center. So once Chowco and Chaz evolve, once they go into their cocoons, they will emerge as hero for Chowco. You can tell by those two little nubs on his head. And basically he'll get a halo and he'll be a good Chow. And he will unlock, for me, the hero garden, which is up there. Basically there will be a staircase right here that takes you up. And then once Chaz goes into his cocoon and comes out, he will be an evil Chow because he's been raised by evil characters, by villain characters. Whereas Chowco has been raised by hero characters, mostly. And then, obviously, the evil garden will be down below me. There will be a staircase popping up, I think, right here, that will take you down into the evil garden. And they're both themed as such. But time only passes when you're actually in the Chow gardens, or in the Chow garden, pardon. So it may require some sitting and waiting for Chaz to be done with class. See, that's how everyone except for Chowdo swims at this point, because they have such a low swim stat. Like even Chowco, who's, I think, my oldest Chow. I think he hatched before Chaz did, but they were both my two original Chows. And you can tell because Chow Lin here is a green Chow, and Chowdo, my bad, and Chowdo is a blue Chow, because I got a green Chow egg and a blue Chow egg for each of them. So I currently only have 4 Chow, which is actually really good, because that means that I can still do this type of thing. So if you guys would like to recommend a name for any future Chow or any particular types of Chow that I should evolve one into, then please feel free to leave a comment. I will definitely look at them. I always look at the 3 comments that I ever have, if I even have that many. Let's see how Chaz is doing in his class. I get really impatient when it comes to the kindergarten. Oh, hey, look, he's ready. Alright, that was lucky. I've been waiting for him to finish this class for, like, weeks. But I haven't been playing very much. Don't mind the parrot wings, or the phoenix tail feathers, or the gorilla unibrow. Basically, sometimes Chow will adopt the traits of any animals that you give them. So this is Chaz, and he's crying. He also has the gorilla ears, which is actually kind of cute. But you can tell by this little thing on the back of his head and his color that he is an evil Chow. I'm just petting him a bit, see if I can get that little bit on the... see if I can get the spike on the back of his head to grow a little bit more. Get the heart to turn a little bit darker. Sorry about the flashing red, I'm spamming the pet button. Alright, I guess that's good. He also has boar hooves and, I think, parrot feet? I don't remember exactly how long it takes Chow to evolve. Keep saying evolve, I don't think that's the right word. It might be. Oh, why do you want to be let down? Fine. I'm going to show them your stats, so you can cool it. Okay, so I guess he's currently my flying Chow. Good to know. How about we go do a level real quick, see if I can't get a few more coins. Rings, my bad. I usually like to do the Sonic and Shadow missions rather than the other types of missions. I really do like the Knuckles and Rouge missions, but they're not as quick. Let's say. Let's do Metal Harbor. I can never remember exactly how it is that I get on top of the rocket. Basically, this is the mission that I did to get all of my... oh, that's right, I have the light boots on this. This is what I did to get all of my swim animals for Chowdo. Oh, I'm so bad at this. This is where the first Chow box is, by the way, in case you didn't know. Light dash. Light dash is a power that you get in this game a little bit later. Not really later, it's still pretty early in the story mode, actually. That lets you dash through sets of rings, or through lines of rings. And you actually get it on this level, I believe. Yes, you definitely get it on this level, actually. Oh, come on, run. There we go. There's a peacock right there that I don't care about. I'm mostly just doing this for rings. I could do the 100 ring mission, but I think it's... I have to do it less times with this, and I can still get over 100 rings. Plus we're right at the end of the level anyways. And over 100 rings. Normally that's where it would end. And this is where the third Chow box is, by the way. This is where you get a Phoenix. And now here. I don't remember exactly how to get onto the top part of the rocket, which I believe you need to get on there for an S rank. But I'm not going for an S rank right now, so... Blast off. Just kidding, we're about to let go. I mean, what? And now we're metal surfing. See how many of these rings I can get. I'm not very good at it. Yeah, told you, not very good at it. But 122 rings, that's not too bad. That may be able to get me an orange egg? Maybe? We'll see. And I know that this is actually a really old game. Really old game because I played it as a kid. But it's a game that I really enjoyed, and I thought that raising excuse me, and I thought that raising chows would be a good way to make for a good set of videos if you guys are interested. If not, just let me know and we'll stop. But this is a game that I really enjoy, and I probably will play it even if you guys end up not liking it. Blue egg, of course, that's the only one. We already have a blue egg. Or a blue chow. Alright. Yes, I know. Collect emblems. Got it. Yes. Sorry, anyways. Let's give... I don't want to deal with that. Give me penguin. And he really likes the water. So I have to take him out of the water because I can't get... Oh my goodness. This is also kind of a glitchy game. I want to pick him up. Thank you. There. Also, that's why he has those eyebrows, is because I gave him a penguin. Looks like that seal turned him back a little bit though, because his feet aren't quite as blue. Yeah, those eyebrows are because of the penguins. Is that a seal that I can pick up? No, it's not. Where did that phoenix go for Chaz? There it is. Chaz. Ooh, level up in flight. Yeah. I'll give this one to Chalco. But yeah, like I said earlier, if you guys have any ideas for potential names or types of chow, there are multiple different types of chow. Basically, there is a chow for each of the sorry if I can think. For each stat, sorry, for each ability, there's a type of chow, and that's what I meant by Chowro here being a swim chow, because he will evolve into a swim chow, because basically all I give him is swim stuff. And if you want them to turn into a specific type of chow, it's actually not based on the amount you give them. It's based on what you give them most recently to the time that they have a cocoon, when they go into a cocoon. And actually, he might be getting close because his little nubs are getting smaller. That'd be cool. Again, I played this game a lot as a kid, so I'm not exactly sure of all of the information, but I do some research as well, here and there, on a couple different websites that are really good about specifically raising chows in this game. You're probably hungry, and I guess he's swimming again. What about you? Anything? Keep eating. Alright. Oh, look at that. Stamina level 2. So, maybe... Actually, what do you say we end off this episode with a race? Chow race. I unfortunately don't have Chow Karate. But that is a future concern if you guys would like to see this continue. So I know that he can win the swim race. I know that Chowdo can win the swim race because he's won all of them already. So maybe actually let's see. Chaz leveled up in flying, right? I think so. Let's see if Chaz can do a flying race, which is... yeah, it's this one. So stamina is going to be a bar on the screen that you'll be able to see. It's going to be partially filled and it will be yellow because he doesn't have a whole lot of stamina. And basically throughout the race you can cheer on your Chow by pressing on the cheer button, and you can see the stamina up there. It looks like it's more orange, at least to me. But you can press the jump button to kind of cheer them on, and it will give them a small little boost. And honestly, these first ones are less about flying and more about climbing. But and then a little bit of running. But if they run out of stamina, keep in mind they will be a lot slower. And second place. Well, we'll just need to get him more flight things, which I'm sure the boar really helped with. And the gorilla. I gave him gorilla and boar mostly to up his strength stats so that I could beat at least the first level of the strength race in the beginner Chow races. So second note isn't too bad of... second place isn't too bad of a stopping point, I think. Alright, everyone, say bye. Say bye, Chowko. I want to pick up. Thank you. Yeah, look at that, he's clapping. That's adorable. Alright, so Chowko says bye. Alright, Chaz. Are you gonna say bye or are you gonna fuss? Okay, I guess you're just gonna stare off into the abyss. Cool. Alright, we'll count that as a goodbye. Come on, Jalen. Got anything for us? Eh? Just bouncy limbs and body? Okay, cool. That'll also count as a goodbye. Him biting his hand is close enough. Love how they just flop down like that. Where is Chowdo? Is he asleep? He's asleep. Alright, so we're not going to get away from Chowdo, because he's sleeping. And I don't want to wake him up again, because I did that last time, and he was not happy with me for a while. Alright, and that's where we're going to end it. See you guys.